saying how I'm tired and how much work, like how I have to keep reminding myself to stop thinking that I'm tired. In order to, like, it's just a constant reminder because it's such a bad habit. Not a bad habit. That's not the right thing to say, is it? Like,
well, it's definitely a habit, right? Mm-hmm. But it's a habit that makes sense because when we're tired, then if we're not consciously making a decision to refocus somewhere else, then law of attraction will just keep bringing us stuff that helps us feel tired. So it will remind us of all that work we have to do tomorrow, or the thing maybe we didn't do yesterday, or it'll just remind us of things that will give us an excuse to feel tired and keep using those words. The nice thing about the human is we really do have a cheat sheet. And that cheat sheet is in fact that emotional feeling that we get that's tied to the word tired. You can even just feel it when you say it. You can feel that, oh, I'm tired. That when you say it, it's just kind of, draining and deflating and just, it's blah. So imagine that from a law of attraction perspective, that's responding to the energy that you put out from that emotional state. From an emotional state of tired, we're putting off an energy that's blah. Then we have law of attraction responding to blah. And now the more even interesting thing and the kicker is the word tired and what that means actually kind of even becomes irrelevant now, because the word tired is attached to an emotional energy state, an energy state that we're putting off, that when you're looking at our sign and you're looking at words below the line, then you open yourself up to everything in the bucket. So you can then open yourself up to something that made you sad. And it's tricky because opening yourself up makes it seem like that you're doing it on purpose. You're not. There is no human running around out there really waking up and going, today's going to be a great day to be just miserable. We're just not doing that. We get into a state of mind of including tired that causes us to be there. So we're not doing this on purpose. We're not. We're responding to life experiences. We're living life. We're taking part in life. And as a result of that taking part, we have things happening that we are responding to. It's just, we can make it a lot easier on ourselves when we realize that we're tired and we don't take action from there. Because the stuff that's happening out there hasn't happened yet. It's happening in here first. So when we're tired internally and we take action from there, it could be anything you do at work. You could be taking action driving. You could be at home with family. You could be guiding children. You could be guiding coworkers. You could be sending out quotes for new business. You could be hiring new employees. And if you do that from a place of tired, then the success of those, they're just going to start wobbly, because law of attraction is going to respond to the tired. And because law of attraction doesn't waver, it's just going to bring more of a match.
While you were saying that about, we use tired as an example, but like, is it bad to let yourself stay in that state? Like, for example, sometimes when I am tired, I legit feel like I just don't want to do anything, and then I just want to laze about. Is that bad?
It's not bad from a state of allowing yourself to have some time to relax and allowing yourself to have some time to chill out and allowing yourself some time to breathe. If you're going to be in a tired space or place and then continue to tell yourself a story that you're not getting anything done because you're tired, or you're not achieving a goal because you're tired, or you can't do this because you're tired, then now you're kind of an energy sort of mismatch. So it's absolutely okay to be tired as long as it's not the tired you're focused in. So give yourself a break. It's the importance, again, of being able to tell a little bit of a different story. So instead of saying you're tired, you're regrouping, right? Instead of saying you're tired, you're giving yourself a break. Instead of saying you're tired, you're refocusing to figure out what you want to do next. Because when we use those words, there's at least a little bit more optimism in there. And again, this life experience is about telling the story of what we want, not what we don't want. Law of attraction is responding to us individually and collectively. So if we have a group of negative people, then law of attraction is responding to a group of negative people. If we have a group of positive people, then law of attraction is responding to a group of positive people. If you're positive yourself, law of attraction is responding to your positiveness. If you're negative yourself, then law of attraction is responding to negative. It just is always a perfect match. So again, for the human, yes, acknowledge you're tired, appreciate that you're tired, because at minimum you're growing. At minimum, it's telling you want the opposite of being tired. So at minimum, you can appreciate that you have this emotional reaction that's going to provide you some insight and provide you some knowledge and provide you some wherewithal and some ability to figure out what it is you'd rather be doing. Every negative emotion that a human experiences, you were meant to experience. I mean, some of them, yes, are extraordinarily, extremely negative. Would it be great if we didn't? Of course. There's over 7 billion people on this planet, and we're just never going to get everybody to agree on the same thing collectively. Just think about it logically. There's too many differences of opinions just based in politics, never mind a whole bunch of other belief systems. So the whole point isn't about what they're up to. The whole point is about what you're up to and how you're doing and how you're feeling and how you're contributing. Because what that does is, number one, you want to contribute from a place that feels good. Because if you don't, then you're going to have another excuse to be tired. Because when we take action from a place that doesn't feel good, if we're at work, for example, and we take action from a place of tired, we could snap at employees or bosses or other coworkers. We tend to make mistakes because we're not focused. And then all of those things that ultimately happened as a result of you being tired, then somebody's going to check your work and catch it. And then you're going to maybe have to explain why you made the mistake. And then it becomes this perpetual sort of habitual thing of being in a state of tired, taking action, getting a result that matches tired, so I'm going to stay in tired. We would like you to just recognize that you're tired, be grateful for having that acknowledgement and going, whoa, I'd like to be somewhere else. I wonder what that looks like. And go try. Just try a little and watch what happens in your experience. Just even for a second, think about it logically. If you take action from a place of tired, when that means that we're just simply going to be unclear, we know that from a cognitive level, that we may not make accurate or good feeling decisions, which is true because when we're tired, we might be pressured into doing something. So then we might do something even though we really didn't want to, but I'm tired, so I'll just do it anyway. And then the human gives themselves an excuse later to be like, well, I got pressured into it. And that's just kind of what we do. Whereas when we do a little bit of the work in advance to make it a conscious effort to, today's going to be a good day. Today I'm going to get done what I get done. I'm not in any hurry. I'm going to do the best I can. When you do that little bit of work, then you don't feel so tired. And your day just becomes a little bit better and you're engaging with others and things just tend to fall in place. And then you have a little more energy to go for a walk or do whatever it is, the stuff you enjoy doing. The story we tell is incredibly important. And the words we use are incredibly important from what's your belief system tied to it. But ultimately, it's the energy you're giving off that this law is responding to. It's that energy that you give off when you're tired. And just think about it for a second. When you're tired, you're blah. When we're tired, we're just not engaged. We're exhausted. We're that. So just even think about that for a second. Would it make sense to be in that state and have all the goodness come? You wouldn't like it. You would think it was bad timing. You would think, oh, of course, when I don't have the energy to do it. And the irony is, it happens all the time. The goodness is there for us all the time, waiting for us to go from tired to finding it. We just have to go do it. and do it from a place that is optimistic, that is looking forward. And when we do, then we feel better, things fall into place, our days are better, and we simply don't feel tired. That's how this works. Thanks, everyone.